We've had 3 days without rain. 3 days with no rain. We had frost overnight and things like that. Hello, Rasha. We mentioned the other day that Rasha hadn't been too well. She looked like she got like a bit of an eye infection. And she was like definitely off colour and off her food. Go on, Rash. And everything. And anyway, the good news is here she is with us. Come on, Rasha. Go on. She's a lot more chirpier. Sorry, the sun's beating in. She was 24 hours. She was just definitely not too good. But we're going to take Rasha out for a walk, and they can hear her barking. She's just seen me put my shoes on, and then I'm going to go and take myself for a bit of a hike. I'm going to go and take myself out for a bit of a walk and get some steps in. Meanwhile, I've got a little girl. Go on, Rash. I've got a little girl who's waiting to go for walkies. Oh, she knows I've got a chicken as well. We're dismantling a chicken for tea tonight. We're having a curry. Right, walkies. A number of things going on as well. I managed to get myself booked into the dentist in a couple of weeks. I managed to get myself a optician's appointment to get my eye test done and my annual glaucoma test done. And we've also managed to get Barbara booked in at the optician at the same time as me. So we've got... it's chilly. I should have put my woolly hat on. It's a lot colder outside than it looked. So lighter nights are on the way, and hard to believe that in a couple of months I'll be back at the nurseries back in Lincolnshire. Time's going by very, very, very quickly at the moment. So in recent days, this is something we call the cow field. So this has been a bit of a lake with all the rain that we've had. And that's definitely subsiding. It's been absolutely relentless, and throughout the country there's been some really bad flooding going on. And now we've got some snow in some parts of the country. That's always interesting. You get two drops of snow and the road network comes to a halt, doesn't it? Right, time to start getting some steps in now. Since I've been back at home, I've only been doing not very many miles walking. And back in the nurseries, it's 10,000-15,000 steps a day. So, glorious day. So, for obvious reasons, why is the cow field called the cow field? We've got cows in the field. So over there is the estate where I live. So down on there. Hello, cow. How are you? Moo. Hang on a minute. I don't think that's a cow. I think it's a bull or a bullock. Yes, it's definitely not a cow. It's a bull. So this area here, where I am now, used to be called Clybrans. They were a landowner, and this whole area here used to be. They used to grow roses here. So I'm guessing the 1940s, 1950s. And when the estate that I live on was built, this rose place wasn't in use anymore. So back at home, a lot of the roses that were in the gardens were all recycled from here. And then down the road we've got a place called Knutsford, which has got, I think it's Friars, the rose growing people. And apparently one of the reasons this region here, this area we're in, does so well for growing roses is the sea breeze that comes over from sort of Southport, Ainsdale, has got bits of salt still in the air, and apparently that helps the roses grow. So I've got that on very good authority. Certainly that's the case at Friars in Knutsford. But yeah, the cow field. So there's a path here, a public footpath, and then it's there. That goes down to Wellfield Lane, and in a minute I'll stop and just show you a little something. I keep saying to Sandra I'm going to bring her, before I leave for Lincolnshire, I'm on a mission to bring Sandra to have a look at something that's here that she's not seen before. and a place that as kids we used to come down to across the road. So we've actually got some alpacas in the field here. I don't know if you can see them or not. So there used to be some ponies and donkeys in this field here. At the moment, alpacas. Right, keep on walking. So we're going to come to an area in a minute. We'll keep going on about the green belt being developed, which I'll show you. Right, I wasn't sure whether we could still get down here. I have not been down here for many years. And as a young kid, we used to walk down we used to walk down Templey Brook and play in the brook. So up here you used to have clay ovens and things like that, which were still in the embankment on the brook, and there was an old well you could see. And we used to build dams with bricks and stones in the brook. But where I wanted to bring Sandra, because she's never been, and again many people don't know about it, but look what we've got here. Hello? Boo! 1, 2. We've got a tunnel under the road, so we used to sort of come down here, and you're always able to walk up the sides even without wellies. So yeah, keep saying to Sandra, I need to bring you somewhere that you've not been before. So I was just curious to know whether this was still here and whether you could get it or not. And it is. Childhood memories. So this area of land here, you can see the greenhouses and the sign there that says World of Water. It's quite a big green area. It's been here like this for years as a market garden, and as I say, became something called World of Water, part of Vales back in the day. All of it earmarked for development, all going, all that greenery's going. Over here, this has got planning permission for airport car parking. Park your car at Manchester Airport with a car parking company. You're wondering where your car gets left. Some of it's dumped into places like that. You won't know that, will you? Most people don't even question where the cars go. And then we've got another sort of paddock area here on the left. And those who've lived in the area will remember all the animals that used to be in here, the donkeys and the chickens and the geese. And it was quite a popular place. Kids, so parents and grandparents used to bring the kids. And unfortunately, guess what? That's been snapped up for development. So every single pocket, little parcel of green belt around here, and if it's got grass growing on it, it's going to get built on, basically. It's shocking. I'll be dead and gone when it's all completed, but once this is all, the whole area has been developed, it's going to be unrecognisable. Totally unrecognisable. So, yeah. All left to rack and ruin. So, this is Christchurch here. And since my family moved on to what's called the Well Green, back in the mid-ish, latest 50s, we've always had a connection with this church and another church called St David's, all part of the parish of Templey. And for a good many years I've used to do the parish church website hosting and bits and bobs. Very, very involved always with the church. And me and Sandra got married here back in 2017. Sorry, not 2007, 2007, not 17. So there are a number of Commonwealth war graves in here. So if you want to know a little bit more about the history of that church, I have got a vlog that I did on an open day. I don't remember how many years ago now, several years ago, where I went around the interior of the church and looked at some of the war graves that are on here as well. So yeah, another place that will probably, once we've done the move, won't be visiting again. It's coming up to a place called Shaftesbury Avenue, steeped in legends to why this is such a wide road and why there's a cycle path on it, and the properties going up across the road without getting run over are bungalows, and why it's also wide. So the local myth, and it is a myth, says that it was built, so I can get over the road without getting killed. This was built as a temporary runway for the war. So Ringway Airport, which is now Manchester Airport, only up the road. The actual fact of the matter is apparently it was actually used for tank storage. So when tanks were in the area, they got brought up onto Shaftesbury Avenue, and there are a couple of historic photographs lurking about in the archives that show tanks. But the local myth is it was built as a runway. Anyway, if it makes people happy, we'll let them believe that, shall we? And this used to be where this building is here now. This used to be St John's. That used to be a Catholic church. Now a McCarthy and Stone development. Whew, it's that time. Sorry, back home. It's that time. I've got a very excited rasher. Haven't we, Rasher? Sorry, these are logs just in the kitchen. And we've got a very excited Rasher. We know why you're excited, Rasher. It's that time, isn't it? Why are you excited? Hey? Why are you excited, Rash? Why are you all excited? It's chicken time! Right, so Rasher, I don't know how she knows, but she knows. When we do a roast dinner, we obviously only eat half a chicken with me and Sandra, and then the following day we either turn the rest of the chicken either into a curry or into some kind of a Chinese. Anyway, I think we were at Asda the other day, and I've seen this big packet of a masala sauce, a mild aromatic blend of tomatoes, garlic, bump. So I'm going to do a chicken tikka masala with this sauce, which is very saucy. And I'm going to be frying up some papadams. 3 packs of papadams. Chop up some onions. Got some lime pickle. Do you remember this? What we got bought? The mango and ginger chutney. That's very nice, that. And I've got some mango chutney as well. But first, what I'm going to do is, with the chicken that we had for our tea yesterday, I'm going to now, with my bare fingers, we're going to dissect the chicken, get all the meat off it, get that into a separate bowl, get another plate. And Rasha knows that because she's been a good girl, aren't you, Rasha? Are you being a good girl? Because Rasha's been a good girl, she knows she's going to get some fresh chicken. So, time to get my fingers in on the chicken. And I've washed my fingers. Sorry, I've just been washing up and everything, so everything's all clear and tidy. So, before anybody says you didn't wash your hands, I've literally just been licking the plate. So as everybody knows, don't ever give dogs chicken bones. They're very brittle. They can go in their throats. So I've now got a nice big pile of fresh cooked chicken. A bit early for tea just yet. But yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and get a couple of onions ready. And a little bit ahead of myself. So as I say, I've just been for quite a long walk. Rash has been walked. We've had a tidy up. Log burner's been emptied and all the logs are all ready for this afternoon. Well, I've got a pretty calm couple of hours this afternoon now. But tomorrow, I've got a very, 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 very busy day ahead. Really busy day ahead coming up tomorrow. Simmering and the papadams are cooking. Oh. Hey. Nothing better than a nice plate full of papadams, is there? This tikka masala sauce is looking really nice as well. So, right, got some more papadams ready. I've cut some onions up, and when Sandra comes home, she'll have a nice curry waiting for her. Ooh, we've got a thank you to do, Sandra.
We have. Just in case you're wondering, I just got back from a dog walk. That's why I'm all wrapped up.
Oh.
So we do need to give a thank you to Michael Lutas for another coffee.
Michael Lutas, who sends best wishes. Wishing us well for the house move and Happy New Year and everything. So, Michael, thanks ever so much for that. I think we better get chatting to Sandra about her papadams. Keep watching. Bit of a frustrating time since you got home, which we're not going to go into.
Just one of them things.
Should we both just go onto that wall there and bang our heads on the wall together? Hang on a minute. Oh, can't better not. We might fall over, mightn't we? so we, come on, bang your head on mine. Go, bang. You nutter. What you like? Right. How was your tea?
Tea was lovely, thank you.
It was a very nice masala sauce, that, to be honest. It was out of a packet. So, Sandra come in and she said to me, "Why have you done me 4 papadams?" And I turned around and I said, "I've done you 2 plain papadams and 2 peppery papadams." And she goes, "Well, I won't eat 4 papadams." So the reason I did Sandra 4 papadams was when we used to go to a curry, when we were courting, or were we dating? Anyway, in the early days. I have a
long distant past.
I have 2 papadams as a starter and a pickle tray, and Sandra only ever has 1 papadam. And then in recent times, the waiter has come to us, or the waitress has said to us, "How many papadams do you want?" We go, "We'll have a pickle tray and 3 papadams, 2 for me and 1 for Sandra." So Sandra eats her papadam, and then she starts looking at me, she goes, and my 2 papadams have become 1.5 papadams. And Sandra's,
there is the reason, actually.
Hang on, for your 1 papadam becomes 1.5 papadams. Go on.
There is a reason. I don't know why, but he seems to get way more pickle in the pickle tray than proportionate amount of papadam to eat it with. What?
Way too much pickle in a pickle tray. You don't get a pickle about the pickle tray.
I'm not complaining as such, apart from it seems to waste a good pickle not to eat some papadam with it. So that's the reason.
But you've only just in the last sort of year or so started to have the desire for this. We've always had 3 papadams. It's always been 3 papadams.
My appetite has increased. I've noticed that.
So the quantity of papadam
it's the same.
It's still the same.
Yeah, but the pickle proportion it's not the same.
So you're saying we're getting a larger pickle proportion? Is that what's going on? Is it the size of the pickle proportion? Those of a certain age will remember when you used the pickle per penguin.
Pickle portion.
Not
in proportion to the papadam, it's not the same anymore.
So have the papadam shrunk, or has the pickle proportions grown?
The pickle quantity's got more, definitely.
Right, I think it's about £7.50 for a pickle tray now. Used to be like £2 or something, isn't it?
Mm.
So to answer the question, I did.
Do I nick your papadam? Yes.
I did Sandra 4 papadams tonight because she may not have wanted 2 plain papadams and wanted 2 pepper papadams, or she may have wanted 2 pepper papadams and not 2 plain papadams, or she may have wanted 1 plain papadam and 1 pepper papadam. So I gave you all them options. You got no idea how thoughtful I am. Why have I got 4 papadams?
There was also an astonishing amount of onion as well.
I don't know. It was a big onion. Yeah. And then
it was lovely, but way too much.
And we're both suffering from arthritis now, so we're getting rid. We're that old now. We can't open a jar, so we've got a jar open. Sandra's sat on the settee with a big tray in front of her, 4 papadams piled high. 2 jars of chutney, a live pickled thing, and she goes, "Can't open me pickle jar."
It was the lime pickle that was stuck.
Anyway, how was your papadams?
Nice.
Very good. Right. And how was your day? How was your work?
Fine.
Yes. Okay. Right. Fun and games. Right. So I've been to the tunnel today, which I keep saying one day I'll take you to the tunnel, and it's accessible. We might do that this weekend. It's a lot smaller than I remember it when I was a little boy.
That's because you're not a little boy anymore.
I am at heart.
True.
Yeah, very true, isn't it? Thank you for the lovely comments that came in about the how we met each other story as well. I don't think you've read that
I've
yet.
been really busy. So I can't go into reasons right now, but we've had a lot on our plates last day or two, so I've not had time to catch my comments yet. Sorry.
No, as when you do, but yeah. So I think we've unveiled ourselves as a whatever. We just need to start practicing for that I am a mole and I live in Hull song. I've got an idea, Sandra.
Sounds slightly alarming, but anyway.
Bum, 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 bum. I am a mole and I live in a Hull. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Right. So my day's just been a bit of a bizarre one. So I was saying earlier in this vlog, tomorrow was going to be a bit busier than I thought it was, but now something's come up that I don't have to do tomorrow. But regardless, we may do it the weekend. If I don't end up doing it tomorrow,
We do it Thursday.
and I don't end up doing it Thursday, and it doesn't end up needing doing, we'll still do it on Saturday or Sunday anyway.
Yeah, we should do it anyway.
We
That's
will.
True.
We.
Me, you, I don't know. Whichever.
All will become very clear very soon.
I know already it's going to be such a long week this week. You know, you just know it's just going to be messy.
Yeah, the thing is...
Oh, by the way, on Thursday night, the invite still stands, even if you just want to come along on the day. Hamish said.
Right, I'll have to wait and see. So Wednesday, and we need to go to the Belgian bar Wednesday to pick up Joan's birthday cards. I need to get Joan a bunch of flowers on Thursday. I've got to go and see Joan on Thursday. So we'll wait and see.
Also, I'll be in work.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sandra's out with an older man. Another man. Hamish. Oh, Hamish. At least it's not
he's
the
just
local...
the social organiser. It's just about 20 or about nearly 30 of us there. So.
So it's not the father or anything, or the vicar.
No, it's the bell ringers. Apparently, I didn't tell you this bit, kind of bizarre news, but I couldn't do it because we were busy here on Christmas Day morning. But on Christmas Day morning, they had, what's the name? I'll come back to you in a minute.
Nativity.
No.
Morning prayer. Hymns.
Bishop Sam of Stockport.
Oh, Bishop Sam.
Bishop Sam of Stockport.
Oh, Bishop.
He's also a bell ringer.
Oh.
And he was bell ringing at Bowden on Christmas Day morning. There you go.
Bishop Sam?
Yeah.
I think you better say good.
Before he did the service. So I missed that because I was busy giving people lifts here, there and everywhere on Christmas Day morning. But yeah. I just thought I'd share that fun little fact with you. Bishop Sam from Stockport is also a bell ringer, apparently.
You couldn't make this up.
No. It's true, though.
Bye.